Have you ever noticed how some startups or businesses use cold email to completely blow up with new sales and clients, while a lot of people just struggle to get a positive reply? And the thing is, those businesses are gatekeeping the methods and software that they're using to get those results. They just work quietly and obviously don't tell anyone about how they're making the millions that they're making from cold email. But in this video, I'm going to reveal the exact strategy that they're using to get clients and customers. So let me pull up my screen. I'll walk you through step by step how you can go away, take this strategy and use it for yourself. So here's the strategy. I call it the volume vault. So this is most people, right? This is your average Joe. Someone who works in a sales department. They don't really have the tools. They don't really do much with it. So let's call him average Joe. He sends probably around 50 emails a day. And from those 50 emails, on his best day, on a good day, he'll get one reply. And he'll say, oh, that's pretty good. 50 cold emails sent manually throughout the day, taking him hours, and he'll get one reply. And he might be happy with that. Then you get the people who, they're average senders. They know about cold email. They've been told it's a good way to get clients. Let's call these the average senders. They send about 250 to 500 emails a day. And they're happy when they get 2 to 5 replies. And this is actually where I started. I pulled up instantly. And I thought, okay, someone told me about this tool. Didn't know have a clue how to use it. I wrote essays, right? Big, long essays. I had 3 accounts and I'd just be sending out emails, not getting replies whatsoever. I sorted my copy out to start with and made it much shorter, much more relevant and much more targeted to my ideal client. From there, I thought, okay, what's the best way that I can maybe scale this? So I started sending around 250 to 500 a day with Instantly. And it worked, 2 to 5 replies. 5 would be a really good day. 2 would be an okay day. Then I came across a YouTube video from MailScout and they talked about volume. So I went from 2 to 500 a day to actually sending to 5,000 a day. Now that completely changed the game. I was just all about volume after that from day one. My record for most positive replies in a day is 29. 29 positive replies as a one-man band. That would fill up your calendar for a month if you turned all them into calls. I could never go back after that. I was a volume sender and I scaled my agency like never before. But how can you actually send this amount of cold emails? You're gonna need domains. Underneath those domains, you're gonna need 3 to 5 email accounts ideally. And from there, you're gonna send 20 to 30 emails per day per account. I made sure I was reaching out to the right people. And after that, it was pretty simple, outreach at scale. Now that is the most straightforward way of getting clients on autopilot. If you actually send volume, guess what? You're gonna get in front of more eyeballs, and eyeballs equals money. So how are you gonna do this? It's so simple and incredibly easy. MailScout. Agencies and B2B firms that succeed with cold outreach use these email boxes. It basically allows you to set up multiple inboxes fast, cheap, and incredibly easy. All you have to do, you can either bring your own domains or put your domains in here and they will sort it for you. Now, this is a completely fresh account for me, but you can either purchase domains or bring your own domains. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to click purchase and it says enter the name of your business. So for me, it's Centrix. Choose.com, $15 a year. Pick the number of domains you want. 1. Set domain forwarding. No. Preview new domains. Let's have a look what it comes up with. So I can get meet-centrixdigital.com. So it's gone ahead and actually used AI to search for specific domains close to my main domain, and then it's gone and looked whether that domain is actually available. Clearly it is, so we're going to go ahead and buy that one. So you can either purchase your domains or bring your own domains. After purchasing or bringing your domains into MailScale, you can then create new mailboxes. You'll type the first name, the surname, and you can add or select your domain that you've put in. Then you'll select how many mailboxes you want for domain. You can do up to 5 mailboxes. Really, you want to be looking at 3 to 5. So you can either go in the sweet spot and go 4. For me personally, I'm going to do 3. You preview the mailboxes and it will show you all of them there. Then after that, it exports it to a CSV for whichever email sending tool that you actually use, whether it's Instantly, Smartly, it will do it in that exact format, send it to you, and you just upload that straight into your email sending tool within a few seconds. Once you've got the domains and the email accounts and they're into your email sending tool and you're warming them up, you want to warm up for about 2 weeks, you've then got to go find your lead list. Now there's so many different ways to do this. You can go really on the low side of things in terms of cost, and you can go through Apollo and scrape Apollo through plenty of different tools. There's Ample Leads, which is a B2B lead data extraction site, really cheap, 29 for 11,500 credits. That's 11,500 B2B leads. Or you want to go probably a bit more, 24,000 leads, $59 a month. Another one is Scraper City. So you can do an Apollo scraper, you can find emails, stuff like that. But obviously for this one, you'd probably want to do an Apollo scraper. And that is the price per lead. And you even get free $5 credit. Really easy. You can run your first scrape after logging in as soon as possible. You go on Apollo, obviously do the search, select the unlimited number of contacts, download clean CSVs, ready for outreach. That would be the quickest way possible to get a high amount of leads. Now, if you want a good amount of quality, we can use a tool like Phantom Buster. And what Phantom Buster do is allow you to scrape Sales Navigator, which is a great tool for lead generation. The only problem is that when you're actually on Phantom Buster and you're doing your search with the lead filters, etc., it only will show the first 2,500 leads. It will show 25 pages of 100 leads. So you have to split those searches into different URLs, put them into a Google Sheets, and you can put them into Phantom Buster. And here's an example of one of my sheets, which is 34 rows long. So if I was to go and show you the search, I'm clearly looking for people that are actually interested in lead generation software already, their current job titles, their seniority role. And if I was to show you the next one, it would probably be a split of those ones. There you go. So I've sort of got rid of these and found a founder, and that's 4K results at the moment. So clearly it's gone up by around 2,000. Because at the time it would have been 2,000. I wouldn't be able to scrape all 4,000. And anyway, what I do with this sheet, I copy the URL, I go into Phantom Buster, I press use now on the Sales Navigator search export. You put in the CSV, it will have a look at this sheet, ask for the name of the column containing searches, so I'll put URL. You can instantly connect your LinkedIn account, so it will detect it by extension, use your cookies, and consistently log in. So there's no logging in, logging out, stuff like that. It's a browser automation tool, so it will automate the scraping of LinkedIn automatically. You press save, you can tell it the behavior. So personally, I like to scrape 625 leads every 4 hours. So that will mean I scrape 2,500 across the course of a day. So you want to split it out so you don't get hit by LinkedIn's automation flags or anything like that. You can remove duplicate profiles between searches just in case there's one in there, and you can use different teams if you wanted to. You press save on that. Launch settings, advanced, you can set times that you want it to done, or you can simply just do 4 times per day and press save. Now there's one extra thing that I love to do. You think this is just gonna create a CSV, but if you're an automation nerd like I am, you can have it so every time a scrape finishes, it will ping your webhook in N8N or Make.com and add it to your own Google Sheets with the exact result file that you want. For example, if you want full name, company, title, and you don't want all the other stuff like the IDs and the stuff that come with it, you just want a targeted amount of columns, then you can do it this way. See, I get the full name, the first name, the last name, company name, title, and this is just now all automatic. So this will continue to scrape 2,500 until it's done, and I'll have a Google Sheets with everything in there completely autonomously. I can show you an execution that was done today. Webhook pinged and it put 625 items into my spreadsheet ready for me to go and do some outreach on. So really the only manual work you've done is potentially buy a domain. That's literally all you've done, and you've done the search on Sales Navigator. Everything else can be automated, and you can just literally keep topping up your leads, get as many email accounts as you can. You are gonna hammer out these emails and get in front of as many potential clients as you possibly can. And that is the best way to scale your agency and make as much money as quick as possible. Now that's just the strategy side. The other piece of the puzzle is the piece that will enable you to reach more inboxes, scale up your sending, and achieve the best possible results you can from cold email. And I've alluded to it a little bit in this video, but that's deliverability, allowing you to get 100% deliverability. So click here to go to the next video where we talk through everything to do with deliverability, hit more inboxes, stay out the spam, and achieve that 100% deliverability mark.